Hello, I am Kodili-Nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back. This is Street Vlogging, and we are going to be discussing again as we normally do in this channel. And recently, you have heard a lot of discussions, and you also had Professor Gov.Soludo jokingly talked about what the guy was talking about when he was discussing with the Kulobia people about the need for development. And the guy just pop up and said, basically, don't mind those elites, that they are the cause of underdevelopment in Kulobia. And this also reminded me about what has happened some time ago, where I was talking with some other people, and they talked about Nnewi, why Nnewi has not gone far. It's also the same issue with the selfishness of the elite, the Indo-Dogus, those people that are with men and women of timber and caliber. And they gave an example of during the P2B time, how they have to, delay a lot of things, and they basically, don't want serious development, because for them, they were looking at, they were so short-sighted, because they don't know that proper expansion and development of that city will basically expand their horizon. And unlike in seeing or civilized countries, the elites lead a total revolution of their cities and their land. And because they tend to have a lot of resources, they tend to intimidate the poor people. And in spite of those elites goes abroad and see what is obtainable there, they don't actually want a proper infrastructure to be in place. So the guys was talking about when P2B tried to build a shopping mall in Nnewi, how he was basically frustrated and thrown off balance until the whole thing was abandoned by Willie Obiano by giving that place out. Although some people talking about the location is not a problem, but it's just the pattern of that shopping mall was not properly conceived, because if it was conceived properly, they would have utilized that place very well, and they would still have ample space. There should have been proper underground parkings and all those things. Underground parking that can actually contain between 1,000 cars. Proper maybe 2 layers underground parking that can contain between 1,000 to 2,000 cars, and it will be a high-rise shopping mall that will be a state-of-art edifice in the center of that quad triangle. So, but what are we going to be discussing today? Before we do, remember to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. We are going to be talking about what has started happening in Nnewi and the adjoining towns, how people started looking at the investment opportunity and the economic development that is going to come out of this whole road expansion that the present governor of Anambra State, led by Professor Gov.Soludo, is undertaking. That although that this is overdue, but one guy said to me, "Can you believe that they are now selling cars in my town? They are selling cars. They are offloading shuttle buses and keke and all those things." I said to this guy, "Which town is that?" He said to me, "In the right inside the Ozoblo." Now that the guy started near the hall at I think he said Ezewulike Hall, near the flyover, basically, that they start selling car there, and other people are thinking of opening other things. And I was even shocked. And the guy was saying to me that he was also advising the Ozobolo community to build, to set off a proper market, building material market, where they can easily, exploit the development opportunity that this expansion of roads is actually bringing to the town and the local people. So that's what has been happening in Okija as well. There are a lot of things happening, and I'm not even talking about Nnewi. So there is a lot of things happening, and more investment coming because of this single arch. And actually, Nnewi has been relegated to the background over the years, in spite of the sacrifice of some notable people that has actually keep faith investing and investing. But because the government was missing in action, and that has not helped Nnewi to move faster. Instead, most of the industries and the businesses become boiled down to infrastructure decay and lack of expansion. But now that these things are happening, I hope that if they can follow it through with also power, investment on power, and investment on rail security. I mean modern security with CCTV cameras and enough manpower and all those things, watertight security and other things. I do believe that Nnewi and some of these adjoining towns will be a mecca of sorts in terms of economic activity and sustainability and economic improvement and lifestyle improvement. And there will be a lot of jobs, thousands of jobs created. And I also remind you that if Soludo followed on his plan to also have railway, think about Nnewi having railway line going crisscrossing Nnewi, and to other places. This will be a big change for that city, and this will actually change a lot of things, and this will actually improve the lifestyle of many, that people don't need to move away from Nnewi to other cities, but people will be coming into Nnewi and establishing their stuff and living, and also having Nnewi as their final destination. So this is what we have been advocating in this channel. We have been talking about that our homeland can be better than what we are having at the moment, but a lot of people don't understand that. People thought that by waging war in the homeland is the ultimate way of development. They don't know that this will actually set us back. We're already in our homeland around 30 or 40 years backwards, and if we, with those onslaught that those hooligans and all those riffraffs are brought in, they have also set us back by another 10-15 years. So that's what we must be advocates of rail development. We must be advocates of Akuluno. We must be advocates of caring for our people, making sure that instead of them moving away from the homeland, they should be returning home. Remember, the Jews of the world we are talking about decided to make a mass return to Israel and decide to build their homeland. And as long as they have made that decision, their homeland started growing, because you don't expect other people to build their homeland. You must do it yourself, and you must have the vigor, you must have the tenacity, you must be fully determined to change the narrative by yourself. Because when other people saw your determination, when they see your ability to cause change in your homeland, other people will now come in to also to enjoy and also to invest in your homeland, because they will not have confidence that something good has finally arrived. So if you are basically propagating falsehood and false narrative, violence here and there, causing mayhem, causing all sorts of ibundemado, you know that what happened is that you are actually sending negative vibes around, and those things are not what is good for our homeland, I keep on saying it over and over again, that our homeland, we must tap from our strength. Our strength is not in violence. Our strength is not in destruction. Our strength is that we are builders of nations, and as builders of nations, we should not be, walking against our strength. That's what we are given, to build up, not to demolish. Some other people, they don't bother. They are scavengers, and they are people that are not thinking about human lives. But we are not like that. So we must live according to how we are created, and we must live and show love. I do believe that our homeland must be livable and a prosperous homeland. At the end of the day, we all together must join hands to build it up. And we all will benefit from a thriving homeland. I don't know what's your own view about this, but whatever you think about it, go to the comment section and drop your own piece. And remember that together we can make everything happen in this channel. And remember to share. Don't miss sharing this to your friends. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for loving this. I am so called Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Have a wonderful time wherever you are, and God bless you. Bye.